Yes, student, we have completed our theoretical portions and I have also given you the solutions of some of the questions of NCERT. Today again we are discussing the video solution of some NCERT questions and some other questions. Here the question is given as using a horizontal force of 200 Newton, we intend to move a wooden cabinet across a floor at a constant velocity. What is the frictional force that will be exerted on the cabinet? Now, I have supposed the mass of the cabinet as m. Here the force is applied F and the frictional force is small f. All of you know that frictional force always acts opposite to the direction of applied force, or it also acts opposite to the direction of motion of the body. Now, applied force is F, frictional force acts in opposite direction, therefore F minus F is equal to net force, and the net force can be written as M into A. Now the question is that here given it is the body moves with constant velocity. If any body moves with constant velocity, that means acceleration is 0. Now in question, the force applied is given as 200 Newton. So 200 minus small f is equal to m into a, and acceleration a is equal to 0 as the body moves with constant velocity. So frictional force F is equal to 200 Newton. Now another question that is related to conservation of momentum. An object of mass 1 kg traveling in a straight line with a velocity of 10 meter per second collides with and sticks to a stationary wooden block of mass 5 kg. They both move with common velocity. After colliding, they move with common velocity together. Find the common velocity. Now the solution of this question is, I have supposed m1 and m2. The mass of first body is 1 kg. m1 is equal to 1 kg. Mass of the second body is 5 kg. Now the first body is moving with a initial velocity of 10 meter per second before collision. So u1 is equal to 10 meter per second. u2, second body, is at rest. So u2 is equal to 0. After collision, they stick together and moves with the common velocity. That's why v1 is equal to v2 is equal to v. Now the basic thing is we will apply the conservation of momentum. So momentum before collision is equal to momentum after collision. What is the momentum before collision? That is m1 u1 of first body plus m2 u2 of second body is equal to m1 v1 of first body plus m2 v2 of second body. Now m1 is given as 1 kg, u1 is given as 10 meter per second. Here m2 is given as 5 and it is at rest, therefore I have taken as 0. m1 is equal to 1, v1 is equal to v, m2 is equal to 5 and v2 is equal to v. Both are moving with common velocity. So 10 is equal to 1v plus 5v, that is 6v. v is equal to 10 by 6, 5 by 3 meter per second, that is 1.67 meter per second. Now let us discuss one interesting question that is not given in your book. Here two blocks are there. The mass of one block is 5 kg. Mass of another block that is not given in numeric form. This is m, I supposed. The length of the bigger block is 8 centimeter. And this small block is lying just at the corner of the first block of mass 5 kg. A force of 20 Newton is applied on the first block. Now the question is, there is no friction force acts between the block and the surface and between the blocks. That means between these two blocks no frictional force is acting, and similarly between the surface no frictional force is acting. Now question asks how much time the second block of mass, this small m, takes to come down from the first block of mass 5 kg if the length of the block is 8 centimeter. Now how much is the applied force? 20 Newton. So I have written as Applied force on first block is equal to 20 Newton. 20 Newton is equal to capital M into A. Capital M is this 5 kg. Now you calculate, you will get 4 meter per second square. A is equal to 4 meter per second square. Now all of you know that S is equal to ut plus half at square. This small mass will come with same acceleration from by which the bigger mass is moving, that is 4 meter per second square. So S is equal to ut plus half at square. How much is u? Initially the blocks are in rest, so u equal to 0 into t plus 1 by 2 4 into t square is equal to 8 by 100. 8 by 100 means this is given in centimeter, I have changed it into meter. Now this 2 and 4 is cancelled, this becomes 2, and here 8 by 100 is equal to half 4 into t square. 2 and 4 is cancelled, that becomes 2, and from 2 this 8 is cancelled, becomes 4. So t square is equal to 4 by 100. So t is equal to 2 by 100 second. 2 by 10 second, that is equal to 0.2 second. Okay.